Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Shania. I'm a hairstylist and a senior undergrad accounting student. When I first became a business owner, I literally knew nothing about business, no words, no terms, didn't know nothing, but I got a skill and I know how to make some money. And I'm pretty sure if you are a new business owner, you are experiencing the same exact thing. But I do believe that in my 3 years of being a hairstylist, knowing simple terms and thinking as a business owner has drastically changed my business and took my business from being a side hustle to operating it as a full-time business. In this video, I'll be explaining the words revenue, profit, and loss, and I'll be giving you examples on how these words are used in the business world. What is revenue? Revenue is the total amount of money that is produced by selling a good or service to your customers. I'm going to paint a picture for y'all to understand what revenue is. Let's say that we have a car wash and in a week we wash 30 cars. And to get your car washed, it costs $20, and in a week we wash 30 cars. So in order to figure out how much revenue we made for the week, we're going to do $20 times the 30 cars, which equals $600. So we made $600 in revenue. Now moving on to the next term, which is profit. Profit is the money you have left after paying for your business expenses. Let's go back to our example of having our car wash. So like we said, we have a revenue of $600 from washing our 30 cars. In order to wash these cars, we had a few expenses that went into the operation of our car wash. Some of them being supplies, our water bill, our employees that we had to pay to wash the cars, and the list goes on. That total for the week ended up being $275. To calculate our profit, we're going to do the $600 in revenue we made, subtract it from our $275 in expenses. That will equal $325 in profit that we made for that week. So that $325, that is the money that we have left over after we paid all the expenses that we had for our business. Now, we all love weeks and days where we have profit, but when it comes to having a business, there are times where you have a loss. And a loss is when your expenses are higher than the revenue you made. We're back at our car wash, and like we said, in revenue we made $600 for the week. Instead of our expenses being $325, let's just say that we had a leak in one of our pipes in the burst, so we had to get that fixed. So our expenses had increased to $800. Our expenses are now $200 more than what we made for that week. So that means that we are in the negatives and we are experiencing a loss. And the way I came up with that $200 is by doing 600 minus 800, which gives us negative $200. You should now understand what a revenue, a profit, and a loss is. And I challenge you all to start to use these words on an everyday basis. Instead of saying I made this amount of cash or whatever, you could say this is the revenue I made for the week. It just sounds more professional, and you sound like you know what you're talking about, because you do know what you're talking about because you're a business owner. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned something new. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the post notifications so that you know every time I upload a new video. I will see you all in my next video. Peace.